The release of the U.S. Consumer Price Index, CPI, data on May 10 at 8:30 a.m. EST is almost here. Everyone's eyes in the market stand in expectation, including the crypto market. Bitcoin cost is pushing the brakes as financial backers sit tight for central banks, took care of, declaration that could decide the following move for BTC and the more extensive market. Overview of US CPI inflation data. The US CPI, which is a closely watched report on the country's inflation, is expected to show that consumer prices remained high in April, which would be similar to the levels seen in March. As a result, the CPI for March is expected to rise 5% over the previous year, matching the March gain. The anticipated increase of 0.4% is the CPI's month-over-month, or regular CPI, reading. In any case, regardless of whether the estimate is valid, the increment would stay over the Federal Reserve's 2% objective, which has propelled late moves to bring loan costs up in endeavors to cut down expansion. The Federal Reserve gave a hint of a possible pause in hikes on May 3 during the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, meeting, citing its intentions to evaluate incoming data prior to the June meeting. It is important to note that the June CPI report will be released the day before the Fed rate decision, so there will be one more CPI release before the next FOMC meeting. However, keep in mind that the Bitcoin price may be influenced more by the relationship between the actual and predicted CPI readings than by the reading itself. Suggestions for the crypto market. The Bitcoin value rally to the $30,000 level will be scrutinized with the arrival of US CPI information. Prior to the release of the data, which will determine the magnitude of the next Fed interest rate increase, bulls are cautious but optimistic. The BTC bears brought the price of Bitcoin down to a crucial support level around $27,221, and now the king crypto is moving sideways without a directional bias. As has been the case in the past, market participants would anticipate a fake move as their initial response prior to a correction. This makes sense of why best brokers don't exchange on CPI days, however trust that the market will settle. The overall outlook suggests that the price of Bitcoin could fake out above $30,441 before pulling back to resume the downtrend until the summer, when activity tends to slow down. A higher than anticipated expansion in month-to-month CPI will probably cause the Fed to re-evaluate its financial stand, inciting a US dollar purchasing binge in all cases. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a whole would suffer as a result, and this would be negative. Due to its recent comments regarding Bitcoin network traffic, some eyes will also be on the Binance exchange amid a rather fixed macro backdrop over the past few weeks. Since BTC appears to be stuck in a trading range, a de-risking moment on Wall Street could be enough to send cryptos back to their mid-March lows. On the other hand, a lower than anticipated expansion in month-to-month CPI will see the market position for a tentative took care of strategy shift, putting the crypto market under recharged purchasing tension. The Bitcoin price may be ready for a breakout as investors await the April CPI release later today for clues regarding the Fed's subsequent monetary policy decision. The CPI reading should be confirmed for investors.